Shalom, brothers and sisters. Now, I've touched on this before, but I want to touch on that again. You want to see the double standards and how they really are in Islam. Abbas wraps up China trip with expression of support for the regime's murder of Muslims, hoping that Beijing will broker a Palestinian statehood. He's willing to turn a blind eye and support publicly the Chinese attack on Muslims. He's a Muslim, they're Muslims. He's fine with that as long as he gets something out of it. And that pretty much wraps up what we're dealing with. For its part, the Palestinian Authority is looking at China as a viable alternative to the United States to broker a peace deal with Israel that will see the emergence of a Palestinian state. We don't think the destiny of the world is in American hands. There are other emerging powers in the world, said Maj Dalani, who has a close relationship with Abbas. What frustrates us about the US is the double standard they apply to the Palestinian people. They paid billions to support Ukraine to confront Russian occupation while supporting Israel's occupation of the Palestinians. You can't even compare the two. But anyway. We are good friends and partners, Chinese president and head of the ruling Communist Party Xi Jinping said alongside Abbas. We have always firmly supported the just cause of the Palestinian people to restore their legitimate national rights. Rubbish. The two leaders then issued a joint statement endorsing Beijing's domestic and foreign policies and repudiating Western concepts of human rights. In a statement, the Palestinian Authority said issues regarding China's policy towards Muslims in Xinjiang have nothing to do with human rights and are aimed at excising extremism and opposing terrorism and separatism, which is everything Abbas and the PA is. So him and his people should be put into those camps. Palestine resolutely opposes using the Xinjiang problem as a way of interfering in China's internal affairs. That echoes Chinese propaganda surrounding the detention of more than 1 million Uyghurs, Kazakhs, and other Muslim minorities in prison-like detention centers on little or zero legal grounds, often merely for having a relative studying abroad or downloading the Quran onto their phones. China says the widely documented complex of heavily guarded centers were intended to instill patriotism, purge radicalism spread over the internet, and provide vocational training. They have now been shut down apparently, but critics say they have been turned into full-on prisons. Now, Abbas is willing to just agree with China on anything, including this happening to fellow Muslims of his, just to get his way and his support so he can score something. But he fits that exact description of why these people are locked up, tortured, and killed in the first place. And yeah, he supports it. So again, this perfectly presents to you what you're dealing with in that whole situation and that religion. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.